Hey, what's up guys, Vlad here, showing you this cool, awesome keyboard from Genesis. This is the RX85, it's packed with Kailh brown switches, a cool little volume dial on it, great set of keycaps and overall a really nice design, and of course there is more, so stay tuned. So let the unboxing procedure begin. So in the box you will get the keyboard with a non-removable cable, braided, sturdy, 1.8 meters long USB Type-A, user's manual and a magnetic wrist rest. That's a cool thingy. And a red colored plastic case coupled with a thin aluminum frame in a gunmetal grain with greenish tint is paired with traditional black keycaps with a kind of gaming oriented font legends. So the form factor is an interesting one given the minimal bezels on the left and the right, especially with the frame kind of flowing over the edge to make it more seamless, like a unified body. An extension in the top right corner accommodates the volume wheel and two extra keys, and that volume wheel is so nice to the touch, with the indicator LEDs moved slightly to the left. The brushed finish on the frame adds some flair, but the Genesis logo in white comes off quite strong. The wheel acts as a volume knob and it is so satisfying to turn. Clicking on it acts as a mute button. The G button is for locking the Windows key, the other button is for the RGB lights, of course. The wheel itself is a little bit flimsy. All around we can see a red case, black would have been so nicer here, but the whole keyboard goes with that gaming logic that black, grey and red combination is a must on a gaming keyboard. So turning the keyboard around, we can see that the whole bottom portion is red, the certification sticker is in the middle and 4 rubber pads at the corners to prevent the keyboard from sliding around your desk. There are also 2 feet at the top for an added keyboard elevation option, also with added rubber, and these are on the larger side of average to prevent them from slipping back down under pressure, when you type hard and it won't slip. The provided magnetic wrist rest is a nice addition and it's also made from a gentle material, soft to the touch and non-slippery. Simply align the two together and watch the magnets in action. The wrist rests follow the curves at the bottom corners while having the red case visible as an accent. But what separates this keyboard from the other keyboards on the market is the use of better switches, as it comes with Kailh brown switches. These are amongst the best on the market alongside Cherry MX originals. So compared to the Cherry MX ones, they are also tactile, they have a bump so you will feel it once pressed, but they have a bit stiffer spring, coming at 55 grams of needed force to register a key press. It has 2mm pre-travel distance with 4mm of total travel distance. They do feel a bit scratchier than Cherry or Gateron ones. This is noticeable only the first 2 to 3 weeks, and after that period you get accustomed to it and actually start to appreciate them more as they feel less flimsy than others. The lifespan is rated at 50 million keystrokes, so ping noise from the springs is kept at minimum. Compared to the Gateron switches, for example, it's actually non-existent. They're using an OEM profile for the keycaps, which are actually quite good. They are thick and surely looks and feel like they are PBT with 1.3mm wall thickness. The Genesis, on the other hand, told me that they are PBS, but I can't shake the feeling when typing that they are PBT. They are indeed very well built and they are double injection molded with shine-through legends. But the same cannot be said about the keyboard-specific legends, those ones that appear printed but could just be laser etched with a protective layer on top. Regardless, not only are these opaque, they also aren't as durable as the rest of the keyboards, but Genesis does use the standard keycap layout, so you can use a custom keycap set anytime you wish. But doing so means that you cannot rely on the keycaps showing you the various pre-programmed functions. So typing on this keyboard is extremely satisfying and the sound that is coming from it is super pleasing. The only kind of negative stuff here are the stabilizers. They are using those plate-mounted stabilizers of the cheaper variety where you have the wire sticking out and the cross-pointed plastic supports which are wobbling all over the place, especially can be felt on the spacebar. Although these are easily removable, so lubing is easy to remedy this issue of rattling. Not the best stabilizer implementation in the world and you can surely hear it on the spacebar. RGB is not that bright, which is strange to me. It has 20 predefined presets which you can cycle on the keyboard directly, but you can also use the included software which will allow you more control of the keyboard, like macro recording, key programming and also per key RGB control. Everything can be saved in 3 user profiles. You can also change polling rate, which is set to 1000 Hz by default, so you have the 100, 250, 500 and 1000 Hz options to choose from. So let me sum up the pros and cons of this keyboard and you decide if the price of around 90 euros is justified. So it has a nice set of features with pre-programmed function keys combos, it has dedicated volume wheel, it has software support which is also a con, it has per key RGB programming, Kailh brown switches which are also a con as it's the only ones available with this keyboard. Although these are great option and much better than most switches in this price range. Double injection PBT keycaps or extremely good ABS plastic, something doesn't add up here as there is no official info on this, but in the end they are great. Wrist rest is nice and comfy, it has nice overall design of the keyboard. And now the cons. As I said, software, this is considered in my eyes both the pro and con at the same time. Only one switch option, seriously linear reds on a gaming keyboard is like a must. Secondary legend keys or keys on the keycaps are printed and will wear off in time, and the used stabilizers are a bit rattly. So there you go guys, 90 euros, more pros than cons, so you decide now. In my opinion, it is a great keyboard, typing experience is great, stabilizers are so-so, but keycaps and the switches are excellent. This red accent color on the bottom, on the other hand, is something that should have been black. Just my 2 cents. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel as it really helps a lot. Leave a like and a comment, hit that bell so you don't miss my future videos, and I think you should join our Discord server, link is down in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.